Hello and welcome. I'm so excited for you. So please write your name and where you live in the chat box. Thank you. My name is Annette Starnhjärta, and I am a relationship coach, and I help women to magnetize Mr. Right into their lives. I've been doing like life coaching for 10 years now. So I like to tell my story how I met my Mr. Right. I met my own Mr. Right 6 years ago. But my story actually begins in December 2007, because at that time I started to speak to my Mr. Right. I was speaking English to him. At the time I lived in Sweden and my mother language is Swedish. But I spoke to him every day and I could feel the connection, the energetically connection. So I telepathically sent him a map where I lived so he could find me. For the new year, I dressed up, I cooked a nice meal, I set the table for two with candlelight, and I felt his presence. Spring arrived and I got impatient. So I walked in the forest and I called him out. I called his name and say, "Hurry up, where are you?" Summer passed and in September I started online dating. That is where he found me, and we started to tell our stories, and he shared that 10 months earlier blonde lady entered in his dreams and meditation. He knew he had found his woman. He knew I was Swedish because in the dreams, the way I was speaking to him, he went to the Swedish embassy to listen to the Swedish language. And that was even before we met. I was amazed. It worked. He arrived like magic into my life. And we have now been married for 4.5 years, and it has been a wonderful and amazing, amazing journey. So tonight I am going to share my secrets, how you magnetize Mr. Right into your life. And I will show you, I will do a screen share and see, share. And please write in the chat box if you can see the screen share. So first, a question for you. What is your biggest fear and frustration about dating and getting into a relationship with Mr. Right? We take a minute and you can share your fear and frustration. So keep in mind that could be part of stopping you from finding Mr. Right. We will share that and with the questions. So there are 4 mistakes women make. Number 1, that you're not understanding that you are the source of your experiences. What do I mean by that? The good news is that you are the only one that stands in the way for the love you want. The first step is to acknowledge and accept that. Now you're able to change that. You are the source of your own experiences. The solution is not to try and find out how you should act and look like, or trying to figure out where he is so you can go and get him. And if you behave like you have in the past, you're most likely going to find the same kind of man you always have attracted. It is your time now to get what you want, and it is the perfect time to learn about and awaken your feminine superpowers. So when he arrives, you are able to thrive in the best relationship ever. Mistake number 2, not knowing what kind of relationship you want. If you don't know what kind of relationship you want, you can think, mostly people do the mistake that you forget about making clear what kind of a relationship you want. It's clear, I want to have this man, handsome looking, tall, blue eyes, smart, intelligent, generous, and all these traits. And then they meet the man that they find, they think, I like this man. And then they start dating, having a relationship, and then it turns out that what you want in a relationship is completely different. And it could be a struggle. Can you hear me, Helene? Can you hear me now? Or am I still disappearing? Mistake number 3. Unresolved past relationship. Still carrying that energy, and that can be a reason that you are not committed to find Mr. Right. So it's very important to transform and resolve so you don't carry the energy of past relationships. Mistake number 4, trying to attract a man with your masculine energy. That is a very common mistake. And nowadays, most the women are out in the workforce, and there we use our masculine energy. And we have trained that muscle. So if you want to have a masculine man, you have to be in your feminine side. And I will now reveal, after talking about the mistakes, I will reveal the secrets, how to magnetize, the 5 secrets to magnetize Mr. Right. So, secret number 1, to be committed, to be in a new relationship, which means you have to complete your path to relationships once and for all. Do you still carry your ex-boyfriend around? Energetically, it doesn't matter if it is positive or negative memories. Secret number 2, to know who you are. To know who you are in your core, to create, so you know that you are the creator of your own reality. That you are love. And to be able to know who you are, it's also part of uncover your unconscious belief system. Belief system, conscious or unconscious. The conscious belief system could be, I am alone, no one wants me, he's already taken, I am too old. You have to go deeper if you want to find out about the unconscious beliefs. Mine was, he doesn't exist. And because I didn't believe he existed, I didn't find him until I uncovered and changed my belief system that, yes, he is made for me. Secret number 3, awaken and use your feminine superpower. There are 5 superpowers. There are 5 feminine superpowers I like to reveal to you now. The 5 feminine superpowers are: number 1, get the truth about the love mindset. Self-love. So what is love? I like to read a poem I wrote in 2007 in December. And the poem is Love Star. To get to know love and the water of love, it is to get to know me, my essence. Love is life, the water of life, unconditional love. How could I experience myself, the one I am? Love. Yes, to give myself fully, to devote myself fully in each moment. Let go and release. It is time to live through living, playing, laughing. That's how you get to know me, the love which lives in each human being. Love does not only live in the heart, it lives in the eyes, the ears, the tongue, the skin, and the nose. I can see love, I can hear it, I am able to taste it, I'm able to feel it, I'm able to smell it. I'm able to get to know love by being conscious that love always exists. I'm able to impregnate love by sharing it with you, with the flower, with the stone and the bird, because we share the same soul. When I believe that I give you love, in fact, I do not. I just remind you of who you are, so we are able to share the experience of love. So know that you are love. The second superpower is the feminine and masculine energy and the dance between them. So each human being has both feminine and masculine energy. And a lot of women, you are so much in their masculine energy. that when you are in a relationship, you seek to 100%, which means if you're very masculine, very much in your masculine energy, you are likely to attract a very feminine man. So if you want to have a very masculine man with a more dominant masculine energy, then you have to be in your feminine energy. So there is a dance within you, the feminine and masculine dance within you, and that energy is also reflecting on the outside. So if you attract a very feminine man, that tells you that you are more in the masculine, in your masculine energy. And of course, there are times you want to be in your masculine energy, like when you are at work or running a business. But you have to be conscious and knowing, how does my feminine energy and dance look like? And I have a program that I will reveal and we can go deeper. But for tonight, I don't have time to go deep into each of them. So if you have any questions or you are wondering at any time, put in the chat box, please ask your questions. So the third feminine power is the happiness, a woman's smile. Did you know that your man wants you to be happy? He thrives on making you happy because a woman's smile, when she smiles, she is happy and she's in her feminine energy and radiance. So any man would be attracted to a woman who smile and laugh. The fourth superpower is a woman's radiance, to be turned on. Do you know what I mean with a turned on woman? What makes her turned on? A woman who's turned on are very comfortable in her own skin. She's comfortable with her own sexuality. And having access to her sexuality and being able to express that, not to necessarily have sex, but to use the sexual energy in her everyday life, that will show her radiance, like the sparkle in her eyes, and that is very, very attractive, both to men and women. The fifth superpower is her body language. And her body language, in our culture, we have learned that it's not appropriate for a woman to wiggle her hips and swing her hips and flip her hair and this soft movements that I'm thinking of belly dancing or the Latino dances. Then women are called slut. But in truth and in essence, when a woman doesn't move her body, she represses her energy. So her body language will tell a man if she are available or not available for dating. So you can learn more about that in my program. The secret number 4, it's really important to know what kind of man you want. That's kind of obvious, right? You can think, oh yeah, I know what kind of man I know and what I don't know. But it's very clear, important, write the list to know and be clear about what kind of man you're looking for. Look at your past relationship, what was not working. Now you know what you want from that, right? You want the opposite. What in your relationship was working? And what did you appreciate? Add that to your list. So if you're looking at past relationship, is there a thread about what was not working? Especially if it's a thread, red thread, it's important then to transform your pattern, because you don't want to attract the same kind of men again, right? The last, but the most important, what I used to forget, and I actually forgot this time too, when I attracted my perfect mate. What are your deal breakers? Let the man know what they are early on. And by telling them and then hold him to the standards, he can step up and be the man you want. Otherwise, I mean, if you accept that he breaks the deals, you are up for a ride you won't like. Secret number 5. To know what kind of relationship want, right? That was one of the mistakes I told you is why this one is so very important, and most women I know, including myself, miss this one out. So what kind of relationship do I want? How do I want it to feel? What do we want to create together? We create joy and laughter and humor every day in our life. We start our mornings with sharing our dreams. For example, that's in my husband and we start the morning, we share the same, we share our dreams, we have a breakfast, candlelight breakfast, we do things together, things like that. This is a metaphor I use. You now know who you are. You sing your song. You meet a man who you like and has the traits you're looking for. So you like his song. You like how he looks and what he says and smell and everything. Your relationship is what you create together, the song you sing together. And do you like it or not? If not, then the relationship is not going to work out. Right? So think about that. Is there something you have been consciously choosing when you have been dating? Now that you know the 5 secrets to magnetize Mr. Right and the 4 mistakes you absolutely must avoid to attract the man you want, let me ask you, how much would it be worth to you to have the love in your life that you always have been looking for? So let me ask you, I want you to write this down. What would a love relationship give you? How would it make you feel? Why do you want Mr. Right in your life? I give you a minute to write down now. And please feel free to share your thoughts and feeling in the chat box. So I want you to clarify the answer for yourself if you haven't done it now, because it digs deeper into why do you really want to be in a relationship. For me, it was I knew that this was the next step for me to grow. I know that I wouldn't spiritually and emotionally, physically and mentally, I wouldn't grow. This was the next step for me to grow. Besides the obvious, of course, I wanted to share the love. I wanted to share the experience of love with a man. Do fun things. Have a companionship. So the 5 secrets, I repeat the 5 secrets, and welcome to the new listeners. This is the 5 secrets I've been talking about. And I have put together a program that will go into depth into the 5 secrets. And the women who has attended this program, they have had a great success. So 50% of the women who have been through this program have found their Mr. Right. So it's a proven process. It didn't only work on me, it worked on other women too. So that's why I'm so happy to share this to you. So the secret number 1, complete your past relationship once and for all. Number 2, to know who you are, who you really are, and awaken and use your feminine superpowers. To know what kind of man you want. And secret number 5, to know and clarify what kind of relationship you want. There is a perfect blueprint. There is a perfect blueprint for you. To be awaiting for to be awakened. And this roadmap to magnetize Mr. Right into your life. So there we complete your past relationships once and for all. You will get more depth into the truth about the love mindset. We will awaken your feminine superpowers. You already have these superpowers, but they can be asleep, and that can be really big reason why the man of your life hasn't shown up yet. So discovering that the real secrets to attracting and keeping the right man for you, and know exactly what to do to move forward with ease and grace. So I'm so happy to reveal to you that I have chosen now to launch this program, and this is a limited time offer. It's discount until October 29, and the regular price is $497, and today it's $249. And you can sign up by simply pay to my PayPal account, AnetteStjarnhjärta@gmail.com. You can see it. I will repeat it over and over again. So Anette STJARNHJARTA@gmail.com. This is an amazing opportunity. I do this because it is my calling to serve you. I tell you, it's magical when you do this program as a group with like-minded women. You will be amazed at how quickly your life will transform. When you're finished this course, you will know exactly what to do to attract and keep Mr. Right. You have your exact blueprint to how to find him. In fact, he will show up like magic in your life. Will you just become inspired? No, my work is different. Yes, I'm going to inspire you. And yes, you will know the secrets to attract and keep the man of your dreams. But the most important part is that you will awaken to the true woman you already are, and that you will open the floodgates and opportunities to once and for all get you the right man that you deserve. So register now. Space is limited, so don't miss out. So I'm so excited for you about this opportunity, and that I have added bonuses, so anyone who registers will also receive a one-on-one wonder session with me. I usually charge $195 for these sessions, and I'm giving it today for free. So if you register, you will get this Finding Mr. Right coaching session for zero cost. During this special one-on-one coaching session, we will work together to create a clear vision for the kind of man that you like to attract and the kind of relationship that you like to have. We'll uncover the hidden challenges that may be sabotaging your success with men and relationships. You will leave the session renewed, re-energized, and inspired to find and keep a great man once and for all. So how does this sound? This will be one of the most powerful courses you will ever experience. To learn about the love mindset, activate your feminine superpowers, find out the real secrets to attract and keep a man. It's time to thrive in your life on all levels: love, health, and work. So get your space now. Go to PayPal and put it. My PayPal account is annettejarnhjärta@gmail.com. This will be one of the most powerful courses you ever experience. So remember, if you want to grab one of the sessions with me, go ahead and sign up now. You have the offer will expire next Wednesday. So I have some testimonials. So what are the women saying who have done this course with me? One of them, Karin Jorbrand from Sweden, she's just shared. I just have to share with you. It is now the 3 months after Mr. Right course, and my Mr. Right has come into my life. Thank you, Annette and myself, that I was brave enough to tackle the things which prevented me from having a genuine, true, and deep relationship. I feel bliss. I have another testimonial saying, I have highly recommend the Magnetize Mr Right course with Annette. I participated last winter. Annette has, with humor, knowledge, and generous stories from her own experiences, guided me and the other participants to understand what it really means to meet our soulmate. I'm so grateful for this insight and to be able to get first-hand information from Annette, who experienced it herself. Helene Ahlström, Sweden. Hi Annette, thanks for an inspiring course. It has been a strong and transforming experience because you made us do this process together. It is really easy when we stay in the flow of love. Thank you for sharing in such a joyful way. The exercises were spot on. My heart overflows, and now I found my man, Monica Molin. If this resonates with you, let me also say it's never going to be the right time. You have to give it priority, right? Do it now. Give yourself the gift you deserve it. Elevate your love life. So, some questions you want to know about how does the program work? What is so it's a 7-week course. That was the question about what is it? It's a 7-week course. And we meet once a week for 1.5 hours. It is the teaching part and the coaching healing part. We have a Facebook group called Magnetize Mr Right, where you can share all your experiences with each other and support each other. You can watch the replay whenever you want. And the bonus is a private coaching call with me. So I'm looking here in the chat box, and Vivian says what she wants from in her relationship is make you happy and secure. Is there any more comments? What the comments, questions? And I'm just telling you, I'm just like you. I've been struggling, or maybe I'm even been struggling longer than you have to find my. I've been struggling for 9 years to find my Mr. Right. First, you have to decide and commit. That was I was committed. Whatever it takes, I will commit to love. So if your love life has frozen to ice, you have to do the things that set you on fire again. Invest in yourself. Don't wait any longer. Don't cheat on yourself. And cheat to skip the love life you deserve. I'm so glad I committed. And for me, it meant I had to move to another continent, and it was absolutely worth it because I am having the best relationship ever. I'm thriving in my relationship. So I'm so happy for you that you are here. It means you want to do something about it. So please, if this resonates with you log into your PayPal account and transfer to $249 to my PayPal account, annettstjarnhjärta@gmail.com. And I can't wait to work with you, and I hope to see you there. So open yourself to grow. This is the best way to grow as a human being, because you are able to relate in an intimate relationship. So this will be a replay, and if you don't have any more questions, I'm so happy that you stayed to the end. And the last thing I want to share is how you can get your as I promised you, you are going to get a free online dating template by sending me an email to annettestjarnhjärta@gmail.com. Write free online dating template and I will send it to you. In the subject line, so in the subject line you write free online dating template. I'm so happy to send it to you, and you will learn about the secrets and how to avoid the mistakes. So hi there. So I'm looking forward, and I hope to see you in my course starting next week, and it will be running on Thursdays. And for you Swedish-speaking people, we will find a time that is convenient for you in the evening, and for an American audience, it will be the same time, 7 p.m. and it's every week for 1.5 hours. Thank you so much. Have a great evening and love yourself. Bye.